ask all of you just to simply make a line. Like, stand side by side each other.
Aight.
Grasp your hands, do whatever prayer you require, and bow your heads. Which I should ask, do any of you actually bother praying to the gods? Or do you just hope that Ariana's connection to the work?
I do.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Whether
Yeah.
you do it audibly or internally, I am curious as to what your guys' thought processes were. Let's start first off, Seema. We gotta go in order, and
No,
Chandler
I
gets to be
have more
last
time to
because
think
it took
about
too much time.
Sorry.
So, hey, Karam. Short time, no talk.
My dude.
It's your girl.
No.
It's a girl back at it again with some holy vengeance. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another fucking like button.
Karam, you have guided me this far, and I trust your motivations, and I trust that fate will guide me in the correct direction. I just need a little bit of extra help so I don't get totally fucking murdered like I almost was earlier today.
You guys can hear Ariana's prayers too, if you want. I think I'll option for you as players.
Yeah, I want to hear that.
Dope.
So for Seema, All Father of Fortune, Decider of Luck, no one can ignore your force. They would be blind to do so. I have before me today a faithful of yours marked by fell powers, nearly struck down in the streets instantly. I beseech you, for I can do no more than just merely request your aid. I beseech you, allow them to travel this world and feel their fortune unhindered by fell powers. And you guys are both just sort of praying. And you hear it first. Hold on, where's my thing? Nope, that's not it. Oh, there it is. A coin getting flipped. And you feel this icy hot sensation on your shoulder where you're marked. And then you hear, see him here in your head. Fortune smiles upon you, champion. I'm still looking for more prideful endeavors. But hey, I'm willing to wait a bit. You look up and you see Ariana's eyes as she's closed, her eyelids over him. You can just see the faintest little crack of golden energy breaching out from her eyes. And then she opens them up and the light dissipates. Karem smile upon you, Seema. Next up, Marshall. To thy war-born god, what do you pray for? Also, same if Shaq showed up. He probably wouldn't be able to fit through my door, not gonna lie. So, what does Marshall do to pray to the great War Master? Can't tell if O is muted or...
Oh, yeah, it was muted.
Retarded. It's all good.
I told you I would bring you this man's head. I promised you that. You did not raise me up from the sand so I could die in the shadows. When I brace your halls, it will be as a victor, as a champion, not as a dead corpse in an alley.
I'll offer you as a player. Would you like to hear Ariana?
Absolutely.
I'll make that offer to all of you, so just get a pre-stock answer ready.
Mm-hmm.
Revered Arms Master, Herald of Carnage. The two of us stand before you today. Both of us having fought and killed in your name. The behemoth of a man before me says he has met you and heard your wish. And it is cruel that he might go into a fight without your blessing, without your strength, without your glory. He fights a coward of the shadows. I ask only, solely requesting that you give his blades light to purge it. For Marshall here, you hear that fun chuckle of thy warborn god. And then you hear the edge of an axe getting sharpened. And that it's not icy hot like Seema's, it is a branding heat on your shoulder. But you felt worse from the forge. And you're happy to shoulder any pain for strength. Thy fellborn shackle is undone, and your mark is removed.
I guess it's happening as I feel the burning. Just smile comes across my face.
Look at Ariana. Similar as seen before, though it's not golden energy this time, it's this crimson red, just sort of oozing out from under her eyelids. And you see, this is a bit of a weird expression coming from Ariana's face. A look of bloodlust. A sneer across her face. But eventually dissipates and she goes back to her own original neutral expression. And she opens her eyes and looks at you and smiles. Take their heads and let he not find you wanting.
Just give it that stern look and the nod.
She nods back. Next up is Aldrich, I believe. Mr. Nat 20 in technicality.
I'll
What
say
do you
this
say?
aloud. Mad Stalker Sylvia, I am not a man of prayers, but vengeance is how I worship. Blood for blood. We are owed a debt, and I will collect.
Anything else?
No, that's it. And I would like to hear what the response is from Ariana.
I don't know why, but the music just cut out, and I have no clue why. That's
Ominous.
really weird. Ominous.
Oh,
I'll
it's
just
back
turn it back on, I guess? I don't know.
Mm.
Let's record. 420's dumb, so is Fanburst. Let's see, Ariana's response. This one's a bit different, considering Ariana's namesake. Wild Huntress, Seething Harbinger, Virulent Pursuer. I make this prayer today, not for me. I will never do so again. But I have before me someone who knows the power of vengeance. And like those beholden to you, is willing to do anything to get what it takes. I know not much of him, but I can say with utter confidence that with your blessing, no one will escape his wrath. They need only wrong him first. By my name, beholden before yours, I request simply guide his blade to find the shadowy being that has wronged him color this time is this dark green pushing towards black, seeping out, almost like liquid, like tears, ethereal tears seeping out from under her eyelids. To Aldrich, about thy mark removal. It feels like you got shot with an arrow. But not in a painful sense, but more in a it's like an animal getting whipped. It's just meant to, and you hear before you get hit a bow getting loosed. And as this ethereal arrow is traveling, you can hear this caustic, toxic substance on its tip. For after all, poison is one of Master Sylvia's fields, and vengeance is one of her greatest poisons. We'll talk about the effects of a natural 20 afterwards.
Lovely.
Cares, you are not marked, but nonetheless, godly aid is always helpful.
I'm just doing it to say, like, that must have been a pleasure to watch back at the lake. I respect that. That's it. Oh, hope you had a good show. That's it.
Do you care to hear what Ariana says?
Yeah, sure.
It's up to you guys. I don't really care either way.
I know, but I would love to.
Beginning's always the most important bit, isn't it? Ever enduring listener, that which has walked with and for all, stood here before, is one of thy faithful, and I know they are your faithful. They have walked far, and they will walk even further. I hope that they will walk with their family and friends. But at the end, we are all but a story for you. I just pray that you be kind enough to write a good ending. Emerging from Ariana's eyes is dim light, orange light, like that of a campfire. You don't have a mark to be purged, you cares, but nonetheless you do hear something. It's a lute being played. And you know, somehow you know where it's being played and who's playing it. It's Mira.
Aww.
Back in the Seeker's Spire. Not necessarily right now, but at some point.
I knew something was up.
What?
We'll talk about Mira and Renaud after the sesh. Lastly, but certainly not least, Lee.
Sure, that works.
It's a word now. Chanamir. Praying unto your alchemical goddess. Which sounds like a sick song. What do you pray?
I'm trying to determine something. Lastly,
Leastily.
that works.
Leastilify, yeah.
I think she just keeps She just keeps everything internal except for one bit at the very end, which I'll say. But yeah, everything's just in her head, and she says, there's too many people that I could have helped, that I could have saved, I could have been better, and I don't deserve your help because they couldn't make it, still, please help me. And she just says help me out loud. That's it. I have no idea if any of that made sense, but yeah.
Fair enough. Same question as everyone else. Want to hear Ariana's prayer?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, you gotta say it like that. Come on.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Humble and humbling goddess, deliverer of health, witness of last moments. Standing before me is a fledgling faithful of yours. She has uttered but one request, and I can only echo it. Please help us. And that's it. White light from under her eyes. And it's sort of like alcohol getting put onto a wound. That's what it feels like when your mark is purged from you. Quick and painful, but you can tell it's good for you.
Quite fitting.
And even afterwards, there's a bit of a anesthetic wipe to dull the pain. And the noise you hear is a bottle getting opened. Similar to, a potion.
Lovely.
Effects made apparent relatively quickly and obviously. Ariana takes a step back and looks down the line at all of you and smiles and closes her eyes once more, cups her hands. Blessed gods above, true gods above, thank you. And may you watch over us still during these dark times. She opens her eyes, no light this time, and she just takes a step back away from all of you. Gods be watching all of you. And know that they've cared for you in some way this day.
I think Jeremy just
Leave the
quietly
cat
goes
for us
back and
every
sits next to Noah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Tala and Danaway.
Oh yeah, they are.
That's a good point.
I hate the power of Jesus.
I'll put the points of prayer as in like which god they pray to onto their related prayers. So Fred, you get to decide who Danaway prays to, and you get to decide who Tala prays to. In technicality, Tala would just pray to the man, but if she has to pick a true god, I think you already know which one she'd pray to, just like you. Or maybe she doesn't. Maybe she
I think Sylvia.
Yeah, maybe she doesn't. Maybe Sophia. Fred, who would Danaway pray to?
That is such a good question. No, it's not. It's a very obvious answer. Now that I think about it. Forgive me if I mispronounce this, but
Yes.
Ophiliasor.
Philisor.
Ophilasor.
Life and death? Under what logic? For both of you. Oh, okay. Actually, never mind. I take that back out. I know exactly what logic. But what logic for Danaway and Ophilisor? Life and death and the like?
I imagine Danaway always having lived a very by the sword kind of life. Life, death, all determined in a single stroke. That sort of deal. The outcome of battle is always one or the other. You either live or you die. That's the only divinity I could justify for Danaway, I think.
Living and dying, and the time spent between the two.
I think she would see battle as being on the precipice between the two.
Well, she might worship Krognik then. He is the god of battle and the like. Or if she is a samurai, played true and true. There is a god of duty. Loyalty. Well, the loyalty one not so much, but the duty one, yes. I mean, anyone could play the multi-phase session technically.
Dear Sasha,
No,
I have no other options. Please help.
I'll take it. Responded Session.
Here's a picture of us hanging out.
For Tala, we'll say the exact same DC. For as Marshall. With also Avantage. Just like Marshall. Ooh, your girl is fine.
Close.
She's fine. I don't think we need to go into super detail for the NPCs onto their prayers. But we can paraphrase it to a certain degree, and Tala's would probably go along the lines of, rid me of this curse so I can get stronger. I can finally have my revenge. I'm not going to give Ariana on that one, because I think we've had enough time on this. But yeah, you think Dino will be a Philosaur?
Yes.
Okay.
A D20 plus.
Fuck. Let's see. Did I ever fully make down away sheet, or I just put the quest features? Shit's a +0.
Makes sense.
Makes
That's
sense.
more than me.
Yep. DC, we'll say 11. He's not super faithful, similar to you.
Do
So
I
roll
roll
it.
with you?
Just a D20. I mean, I can roll if you want. No, it's
She
fine.
fine.
She fine. Straight 18.
The NPCs got better than most of our party. Or, not most of our party.
Yeah, because I like that. That's why. No, just kidding. Danaway's prayer go along the line. I'm not afraid of death, but I would not leave this life wanting. And I would do what it takes to keep going. I just ask that you just let me. So yeah, they got their marks as purged. You guys are free of the void before it could get its full clutches upon you, like another person in this room. Shame. If only, Cedric had a level 18 cleric back when he got marked in the prison of his own house. Anyways, yeah, you guys, shit, drop my cards. You guys are free of my curse. Go you. Go you.
You sound disappointed, slightly.
Not at all.
Now to the really fun
Yeah.
part.
Not at all. So,
I mean, that bitch can still show up and stab us pretty damn good, so...
So the next point of order is, because we're obviously closing on session time right now, and I'd rather just get this fucking over with, because somebody needs to sleep, and I'm dying in this heat of my room. Actually, no, let's do this for in between session. Figure out a game plan.
Sure.
Okay.
And then we'll talk over the game plan in-game to some degree beginning of next session. Yep.
Ich meine, wir müssen noch überhaupt reden. Like, sorry, I'm talking German. Jesus Christ, it's so late.
I don't understand a word you just said.
Terrifying.
I honestly thought you were, like, cutting out or something, and I just
I thought
misheard
you
it.
were eating something, and that you were
That's
talking...
hilarious. I love it.
You
So-
cut that so you're just like, I'm speaking German, damn it.
So, anyways...
I was saying we still need to have a talk. We never actually talked. Like,
To the start, dude. Start us way shaper.
A dim eye fell god showed up and almost killed our cleric, so kind of got put to the back burner.
Yeah.
It's a good
So,
starting
okay,
point.
list of things to do next session. I'll put in the edict. Number 1, have a talk. Number 2, talk the game plan. Anything else?
Find that guy who called me shirtless during vengeance.
He's lost in the crowd.
So like at the end of
We'll
all of
find
this,
him.
Mark's just gonna come to Karis like, hey Karis, like, who is that dude who called me shirtless? You mean Kevin? Fucking Kevin!
Carl.
Carl.
I think we need
Long-term goals.
Carl and Kevin
On Carl.
looking at
Carl.
I think figuring out what to do with Mishka falls in the game plan.
Yes, also.
Yeah,
Yes.
This
Yeah,
child
we have
is
adopted
just kind of
her.
like following us around.
Situation.
No, we just adopted her.
Yeah, basically, just throw her in the wagon. We'll be fine.
It's okay.
Let's
Look,
see,
we're
what
at
else?
15 or 18 deep at this point. Like, just get
How's
it.
Okay,
everyone-
here's the thing. I will tell you right now, when you guys go south, like Connor will still be there because he's your guys' into.
Yeah.
But it will come to a point of you guys get to decide who you want to take with you of the squad.
Squad.
Anella can ditch. Any of them can ditch. It'll be
Please.
entirely up to you guys as players if you want to keep, or who you want to keep, or keep them all. I don't fucking know.
Add more.
I'm not gonna be available for a Saturday for a while. FY. Well, fuck.
Yeah, that's what I was typing that because everybody was shouting. But yeah, because I'm working the next 2 Saturdays, and then
Why?
because I work.
Maybe I should have killed you after all.
Because Saturday is my normal weekend that I'm scheduled. Like the 27th is the normal weekend I'm scheduled, and then the 3rd everybody is working at my place
Huh?
of work, and then the 10th I'm celebrating my birthday.
More birthday token.
And then the 17th, I'm scheduled to work, but hopefully, I'm knocking on wood right now, but we should be getting our...
Knocking wood's not
like-
helping us much, apparently. Just saying.
Yeah, well, I should be getting my Thursday eventually, like, as in, like, within the next few weeks. So that, honestly, is probably more likely to come before Saturday, and then I always have my Mondays open.
Yeah, but I don't, so...
I know. I'm just saying that as, like, a random, like, if we're... That,
Until I get a Monday off, no.
I mean, in general, do weekdays as well. If you tell,
if we give you heads up, right?
I mean, yeah, no. I have a schedule. Just like I can tell you which Mondays I can make. I mean, I can just.
We're
do
not
my
doing
first-
any Mondays ever. I will tell you that right now.
Yeah. Tuesdays and Thursdays are Crash's only weekdays.
Yep.
yeah.
I like how you know
But
that.
I honestly think that I'll probably have a Thursday, and I'm still aggressively looking wood, but I'll have a Thursday probably
Okay.
before I have a Saturday available.
Ay.
But I also will have some Sundays and Fridays.
You can or can't?
I might have some, like, because, like, the
Sundays are probably our best.
the
bet.
9th and the 11th are kind of like a maybe.
If we
But,
right
like-
now schedule the 28th, I could make it if I can switch my
The
schedule.
28th, I'm working.
Okay,
Oh,
just
there-
like
there-
Yeah,
there
I
goes
work
that.
on
Yeah.
weekends. I work weekends. Like, I
Yeah.
work when my children are not in school.
yeah.
Just saying. What if Seema did get hit with some poison?
As I was saying, like, then when it comes to
What if she
And
did?
like, if y'all, here's the thing,
you die.
because
Easy
like
fuck.
I definitely like I understand that I definitely have the most difficult schedule of everybody, so I high key will not be butthurt if y'all do something within this campaign and Seema's either just very silent or is off doing her own thing for a second. Like, I definitely will not be butthurt about that. I very much understand that I'm the person who is holding this back a lot of the time.
Too bad, because I care. So your opinion is now
Okay,
validated.
Yeah, like fuck off, Taryn.
Yeah.
I
Stop
will
being
say,
nice.
This is way ahead, but the 24th and 25th of November, those are Saturday and Sunday respectively, I'm out of town.
Congratulations.
That's my weekend I have off.
Yeah, I know, it's Thanksgiving weekend. I know, that's the whole point.
Oh, okay. I was just looking at the pattern. Yeah, because I have like all week off for Thanksgiving.
I probably will too, or at least like the latter half of it, so I don't know, maybe do something on.
So I'll have 2 weekends off in a row for that, though, I think. Yeah, because I have
Let's see.
I'll also have like, I think it's that I have the 17th and I have the 24th. So
Here's
I
the
will
thing-
have the 17th off. Okay. 'Cause that's so
You'll
I will
have-
have the 17th and the 24th off.
Okay, well that's like 3 weeks from now.
Because
So.
the 17th,
like, that's a
yeah, I know.
4 weeks from now, my bad.
Wait, no, is the 17th? Let me look at my calendar.
17th is a Saturday.
Wait.
Well, I'm trying to just figure out what it is in relation to.
This is the actual hard part of D&D.
Yeah.
It's none of the character or roleplay shit. It's the schedule shit.
It also
The
says that
highest
I'm
CR
on
creature.
Eastern time, so
Highest
I am
CR
like
creatures.
the one who is like the median connector of everybody else's time zones. So like,
Also, another point of order. I didn't have any internet problems today on Discord.
Yeah, I know, that was really great.
I know, it helps so much. We probably squeezed an extra like 30 minutes because not having to disconnect all the fucking time.
I mean, could we not just do like a shorter session, maybe? Would that work for you?
the issue is that I work from 4 o'clock my time to 1 in the morning my time, and we start at 2 o'clock my time normally. And,
All right, so
like
1:30 a.m. session.
And I occasionally and honestly, a lot of times I work until 3 a.m. I just work until I'm done with all my stuff, and my kids stop coming to my room because they're vomiting or need to go to the ER and things like that.
Time to piss off and die.
We could do a shorter session.
Because
Well, the thing is, like, even it's not a matter of like shorter sessions; it's a matter of start time.
Because also,
you know what?
Wednesdays, I have like a 3-hour break on my Wednesdays. That's like, but that'd be kind of in the middle of the night for Europe people because it goes from 7 p.m. my time to 10:30 my time.
No,
in the morning.
I can already tell you.
Yeah, no.
In the morning, I don't work until 4 p.m. Most days. Like I have on the majority of my days I do not work until 2 hours after.
Well, we could just do like a couple of 2-hour sessions, like start at like 2 your time, which is our usual start time.
See,
So I had an idea. No, go ahead, Garth.
well, see, the problem then is that my schedule is insanely inconsistent. So
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd be
Actually,
able
no,
to.
mine's consistent now.
Yeah, mine they just
Mine's
like
the
throw me
most
whenever.
consistent.
I mean, lately it's been mostly morning. No, I can't even say mostly morning stuff. It's
Well,
just been
here's the
fucking-
thing, like, because we start at whatever time, I'm usually at class. I have to wake up at 6 a.m. just to go to class on Monday, Wednesday,
Yeah.
Friday. So I'm usually not at home with any of my material on mic after 6 a.m., So
Yeah.
it doesn't really work like that.
So I don't know if it's a possibility, but like
What's up?
we could solve this Mishka thing while we don't have Taryn, and Taryn could be studying with Ariana. Because we're like central on this town kind of right now. Which
Yeah,
does
it's-
leave
It
leaves a lot of open-ended things we could do without going
I
anywhere.
could try doing a bunch of one-off or two-off people sessions.
I have
Yeah,
another
something.
idea that's kind of not that like. How about we just do like I hate this, but how about we just do text RPG for this?
No,
part?
I'm out.
Yeah.
No? Okay. Listen, I know
We'll brainstorm.
I hate text RPG like the next person. I hate it as well. It's just that we have a lot of.
I'm gonna be
No,
honest.
It's not great. Trust me.
What
No, I
what
know
you
I
just
hate
des-
text RPGs.
So
tell
what
me.
you? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Dragana.
No, you don't have to tell me. I hate text RPGs. But we have a lot of talking to do and not a lot of schedule.
Why don't I
So
tell you guys to do your game plan in between sessions?
that actually sounded really cool. Like what you just mentioned,
What?
doing like 1 or 2 people, like semi sessions.
Yeah, or you could go piss off and do what you want.
Like I think that could be really like
Yeah.
that could be super cool.
That's pretty in
Work,
character
maybe.
for us too.
And it lets us build up relationships.
Yes,
If
the
you guys
problem
want.
is we're right now all together in a room and we still like I have to be honest, Kiers is still not like in the group, like in the heart. We haven't had a talk, we haven't like
I mean,
fixed anything.
I can keep going right now if you guys want to finish this like chit chat talk in the same room with each other, so you guys can set up for next time.
Yeah, I mean, and if Fred needs to go, I think we established kind of where he's at with that situation.
Yeah.
I do need to go very soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I slapped you. We're
I
good.
was about to say I probably need to go soon. I have not eaten. It's very early this morning.
You
Same.
should do that.
And this beer is the only substance I've had so far.
That's not substance. It's beer.
Fuck yeah! College boy! Shaka
I mean, I'm 3 deep down in these same 76s right now.
Okay, how
I'm not
about
allowed to drink at my place.
What's everyone doing tomorrow? Just like
I got work.
early morning? I'm good. I'm good tomorrow. You guys want to do something real quick? I don't know.
I got work from 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m.
when do you usually start for you?
11.
11.
So
I
it'll be 2
miss
hours
like
past.
yeah.
And
Although if we start at the same time we did today, I'd basically be getting off work when we were done.
I was gonna say,
Instead of
I
break.
mean, I probably would say that I would be free until like 7 o'clock my time, which is 2 hours before right now.
I only need enough time tomorrow to get through what you're going through right now. From there, we can start doing 1 person, 2 person, whoever can make West March style sessions. I just need you guys to get through this fucking room.
Yeah.
We could
I'm not even talking like 4 hours. I'm not even talking 3.
Yeah, well, what's Kara's like issue? What is it you need to get off your
That's a
chest?
whole conversation, man.
Exactly, which is why.
Yeah.
we need to
That's a
start.
whole. We could have
we
it
got
right now, but
we
maybe.
need time, but we don't got it right now.
Okay.
Well, the
So,
thing is, like,
tomorrow
I
is
think
let me just
Fred's
ask.
kind of clear.
what's up?
I was just saying, I think Fred's kind of clear in his position. I think the biggest strife is between Seema Chetamir, or more so Chetamir and Karis.
Very much Chitterer.
Which is why when you said Bird and Bear for this, I'm like, you are not fucking.
Yeah.
Okay. What time do we start for the East Coast people?
We
Tomorrow
normally start
is no
2
good.
o'clock
Two.
my time.
Okay, so all right, let me hop on roll 20. Stay for like another like 10 minutes. I'm sorry. Provincial machinations, roll 20. Okay, click load. Garth, when did you say you got to work tomorrow?
From 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. In theory, we could do it super fucking early. Like 4 in the
I'm not
morning.
fucking doing that shit.
Let's do it.
And then yet,
I
listen,
have plans, honey.
I've
I have
had.
plans.
You guys know the fucking the shit you guys go through. I used to be that person. I used to be the beginner because I was the only American in the group. I used to be that. And let me fucking tell you, it's either early mornings or late nights, and they fucking suck.
Oh no, yeah, no, I would never DM at that time.
Brother, it's dedication, and you got it.
So, what day is it today?
Today is 20th. So tomorrow's
Also, I
Sunday.
did practice a song for y'all to sing, but we never managed to get to that point.
Wait. I'm sorry to interrupt. Garvey, you said 1:30 or 1?
1 p.m.
1 p.m.?
I will double check, but it is 1 p.m.
But you'd be home around 2.
I'd be home, like, if I speed and I just leave instantly, I'd be home, like, 1:20.
What time is that for you? Because I have church till probably 12:30 my time.
That too.
Oh no, that's definitely past. East Coast conversions, that's definitely past that. Well, you said till 12, right? Not starting at 12, till 12?
Yeah, it's from like it's 10:30ish
Oh,
till
no.
12:30.
Yeah, it'll be at 4 o'clock for you.
Plus, I mean, Marshall doesn't really need to be part of the conversation anyways.
Touche. Okay, everyone take a look at the roll 20 time. It is 1 p.m. PST. Knowing us, we're going to shoot the shits for like 30 minutes. So, Garth, you have plenty of time to get home and not miss literally anything.
I will speed faster than I ever.
Don't speed. I don't want a death. We
I'm
already have
just-
we already have an MIA of Rob. God, can you imagine if we had Rob?
Time.
Man,
That
just
will be
another schedule.
4
Hell yeah.
p.m. for the EST people, and I don't know what time for the European people.
10 p.m. Here's the thing: if we do it like 2 hours,
Yeah, well, we have to end within 3 hours for me.
That's exactly the plan. That's exactly the plan. We're not doing a full session. We're just getting through that
no,
one
but I
fucking
can't
room.
do much longer because I do work at 7:30 the next day.
Again, session probably would be like an hour, 2 hours.
Yeah, that's fine. Because like as long as I
Yeah.
go to bed before midnight, I will be alive the next day.
Then, yeah, it should be good. We'll assume we lose 30 minutes of time in the first initial 30 minutes. That being said, I know we like talking to her, which is a good thing for a D&D group. Trust me. I will tomorrow just say, all right, time to cut the fucking shit. Let's do this shit. All right, so
Alright,
let's
roll
just make it
initiative.
tomorrow and don't
Like-
get your feelings butt hurt like a bunch of nerds.
Like I mentioned before, tomorrow is no good for me. I can't make it at all.
You can't make it at all?
No.
Fuck. Shit, my ultimate
How-
plan is undone.
However, I
Yeah.
have no unresolved issues.
Yeah, he got to slap him across the face. They're pretty good.
I have one thing to say to Curse, and I'm typing that right now.
Fair enough.
So do the session, and
And
Aldrich
then
is
we'll
pretty
do a
much
series of.
done. Like
We'll do
Cole
a-
pointed out.
We might do weekday sessions, might do Saturday one shot, stuff like that. Whoever's
Yeah, because
available.
I really feel like it needs to be worked out between Karasima
Yeah.
and Chadmere. Like, I feel like that's the bulk of it.
Karis, Chimera, Karasima, yeah.
Yeah.
If you only have one thing to say as Aldrich,
Yeah.
You
Then-
can set it now,
I mean,
homie.
Taryn, when do you have to go right now? Because we could also
Now?
just do it like right now. Because if it's
Yeah, I
only us
kinda need to-
three.
I don't think it's gonna take 10 minutes, my dude.
Yeah, I think because I'm
Yeah.
going to be afraid of it lasting too long, and I have, like I said, I
It probably
literally
won't.
have not eaten since this
Yeah.
morning. Like,
I have a donut
Honey,
here.
get a food.
I haven't had a chance to touch
I have
it.
chips, yeah. I have chips
and I
donuts.
also
This
like.
donut's been sitting on my desk since we
As
started.
I was
and haven't had a
saying,
chance to
I
eat it.
tend to work 12-hour shifts during the week ish, or at least 11-hour shifts, and so I just need to actually like live my life during my weekend off, and so I need to
What are you, a nerd?
be able to function. Like it's about to be past the time that stuff stops existing in Indiana.
Fair enough.
Got it.
Gotta
Okay,
get a
well,
sandwich that's
again,
closed.
so Sans Fred, R.A.P. Aldrich. Are we good for like a 1-2 hour session tomorrow?
That sounds perfect.
Can handle it, yeah.
But I guess in technicality, we'll just set it to 1:30 if we're just gonna be chilling anyways.
Yeah.
Haha, get more sleep.
Nice.
Wait, shit, tomorrow. Wait, fuck. Am I working tomorrow?
Because I have to say,
I switched shifts with someone because I'm home tomorrow.
Just
because
ditch
I would
it.
much
Call in
rather
sick.
play a different day. But
Hold on. What day is it tomorrow? The 21st?
Yeah.
The 21st. It's a Sunday.
like we've been talking for 20 minutes, we could have probably had a talk.
I mean, we absolutely could have.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I don't know if it would take just 20 minutes. Also, no, we can't do it tomorrow. Fuck.
No. Okay.
I switched with someone, and they're working from 2 to 6, so therefore, rip the dream.
I'll call in sick.
I mean, so here's the thing: can y'all resolve y'all's issues through like a group chat?
That's what I'm saying. It's called text RPG.
Or
Like-
Tuesday. Here's the thing. My other thing is that on Tuesday and Thursday, I do not work until 4 p.m. my time, which is 2 hours
I'm
after
free
our normal
Tuesdays.
start time. So we could do like a real quick early session on Tuesday.
I'm free Tuesdays.
I can
Last
do
time my wife
Tuesday.
Let me
doesn't even
make
get
sure-
home from work till
Hope
3
that
my
I
time.
don't. What one
I'm
thing
sorry,
is
what did you say?
happening. What
I mean, Tuesdays are great for me.
Tuesday. Wait, Garth.
I'm off at 11.
We can do Tuesday.
Tuesday it is. Fuck yeah.
Oh yes! Oh my god, we found a day. Triple.
I'm crying, guys!
Tuesdays it will start at 12.
No.
Yeah.
Taryn can't like. What did you say? When time?
For Tuesday, this is my saying. Like this is for Tuesday until like I start work at 4 o'clock, and so I'd want to have time that I could like run to
Okay,
the bathroom
gotcha.
and everything before I started work.
I
That's what
start-
I'm saying.
1.5 hours later. Like I have work until like our usual time, and then 1.5 hours.
So you can't do 1 hour earlier.
1 hour earlier, honey. No, I mean I could ask if someone could switch shifts with me, but I could only tell you that on Monday.
All right.
When
Crash.
Fred, you go. You go to sleep. Like I
Okay.
was tell you.
Yeah, thanks. About the roll and 20 results, I'll
Right.
check in with you later.
Yes.
Sometime during the week.
Yes. I will share you
Alright,
do
cool.
for duty campaign. Alright, have a good night though, Fred.
Yeah, and also that's what Aldrich will say to
And it's a problem because I would have answers to all of that, and that would take another hour to talk about. So yeah, let's just
Dragana, I'm okay with you sending that to me in a text response. That
Okay.
doesn't matter.
Tuesday.
We can do a little separate thing there.
okay.
Wait, so Dragana, Tuesday, what can or can't?
Yeah, Tuesday I can definitely do 1.5 hours later
Than usual.
than usual.
When is the cutoff time for you?
I don't have a cutoff time on Tuesday.
Wait. I'm
I
confused.
start 1.5 hours later.
Oh, we start later. Oh, okay.
Yes, I don't have a cutoff time.
But the
because
thing
I
is,
work
let's see.
night shifts.
We start at 11, so this 1.5 hours would be 12:30, which would be 3:30 on EST, which doesn't work.
Yeah, so that would be the opposite of what I need because that's like when I need to be ready for work.
Because
Oh,
okay, but here's the
or
thing:
Tuesday.
on Monday, I can ask someone on Monday if they can like switch shifts with me.
But Monday, Crash can't do it all. So
No. On Monday, I can ask a colleague.
Oh, you can ask for a switch so that you could do Tuesday.
Yeah, because like I could ask around, like, hey, I really need Tuesday off, like, can we switch? But I can only tell you that like fixated on Monday, so I can't say like, yeah.
Right, yeah.
But again, on this, because okay, here's the thing: at this time of night, it's usually very calm. I'm not saying I will play at work.
Do what O does, or he used to do at least. I don't know.
I'm saying I could.
Oh
But,
yeah,
like-
that's the dream right there.
Huh.
Like let's just say Tuesday is fixed because I can make it work, but I will see if I can switch shifts for at least a couple hours. If not, I can probably make it work because, like I said, at this time of the night, it's usually like that. Because on a Tuesday night, nobody calls at that time. But
So
yeah,
at what point should I be putting the starting time at then? Usual time, later than usual time?
put it whenever. I will tell you like our usual time. Our usual time is great. But I will tell you exactly on Monday how the situation is.
And if need be, we may cancel it, but I doubt it.
Yeah,
but...
exactly.
All right, so everyone just keep your feelers out for Tuesday, if that's the case then.
Yeah.
You sound
But
so
like I
tired.
said, I think this is a situation we could solve over text. And don't get me I know text are garbage. I know.
I think just for the emotional issue for them, yes, and then we could like break into a West March style.
Yeah.
Or at least for a
Simply
while.
because, like you said, like our schedule is really tough, and we do have a lot of story. And yes, text RPGs suck. I know, Crash. I hate them as much as the next person.
No, the thing is, they're even worse because of our group. Because of the time difference. So when people post shit at night, like that's a bunch of people that don't get to respond automatically. And then by the time they get awake up, the topic is different entirely.
Yeah.
So it literally doesn't work for people across the world.
And I can't tell you how many times it's been the middle of the day and I've been
like-
working and ignored the text because I was working.
Yeah, no, totally. I meant more like in this specific case because I think I would have topics with everyone like solely. You know, like I would talk to Seema for a minute.
Yeah, but this isn't just a solo thing. This is very much a group thing, except for
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I get what you mean.
All right. Well, I'm gonna bounce y'all so that I can
Yeah,
go
bye.
as a human in society.
Oh,
Good
go
night.
sandwich.
Bye.
Well,
We're shooting for Tuesday. Keep your feelers out. Have a good night.
shooting
Yep.
for Tuesday. Good night. However, on Tuesday, if I can't make the shift and we have to cancel, we could make an RPG text based because texting is easy. Calling isn't.
Wait, what?
On Tuesday itself, like if I can't make the schedule work, if I can't get off work,
Uh-huh.
I could just text the shit I want to say into the chat.
Okay.
Like that's what
As long as it's only one, like, yeah. I get what you're saying.
It's only me and like you know, and everybody's here. You know, it's like
Yeah.
you make it work.
Then yeah. As long as you can listen in yourself, like you don't have to speak.
That's
you just have
not
to
a
listen.
problem. That's not a problem. I might have to
Also-
like, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, dang. Your stuff with Aldrich is not resolved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just read what I just read what he
gave it a glance
put.
over. I'm like, yeah.
That is.
a walking corpse. Yeah, no, there's some issues there.
No, and also the fact is just like
Wait, is
that
Frank
we
a
all have
victim?
such different views on what happened. Like you know, you think I abandoned you, while I feel like you abandoned me, and we have so much to talk about why, you know, each side feels that
I
way.
can tell you literally every single members of the squad's view on the situation is it's both of your faults.
Yeah, exactly, because it
Like,
is.
you're all idiots.
That's how it works. It's always two-sided, but that's not the point we see. That's a typical like a typical problem, you know? One side sees it one way, and the other side sees it the other way.
So god dang Scorpio had to show up and ruin mine and Pavel's showdown.
Dang it, Shadow Man. I was gonna eat a horse. Maybe a horse and a
That could
half.
still
Depends on
happen.
how Pavel handles it.
It still might happen. I don't know.
Oh,
What
yeah.
Pavel doesn't want this.
Yeah. Because I would be totally in for like a Westworld shit, but like
West
you
Marches.
need to resolve
Dude,
this.
I don't want Westworld. Please no.
I haven't seen
I
that
don't
show
even
yet.
watch Westworld.
I haven't
but
seen it. I know the context of it. I know
The first
Yeah, I
season's
know.
good. The second season is not so much.
Oh,
But
good.
it's just
Fair enough.
Here's
the
thing.
sophomore season always sucks.
Eh.
Fair enough.
Okay, fair.
But
Here's the thing: if we split up, Marshall and Pico could actually have more sessions.
That could be dope.
Yeah, boy.
Because I'm not gonna play Pico and Carrots at the same time. Like that's not happening.
well, I
Pico's-
prefer you transition back to Karas when after you today said, "How do I play?"
What? Sorry, you cut out for me.
I want you to start playing Karas more because you said specifically.